Oh, yeah. On this special edition of Milan Coast to Coast, Fabio and Geo are going to get deep into the Euro 2024 group stage. Everything that happened, how they feel about Italy, how the Milan boys did, all this coming up. Plus, we got some predictions for the next round. We also got Copa America, hot topic as the U.S. fall today, 2-1. They're going to talk about it. Also, Gio had a live personal look at the Brazilians. We're going to ask him about that. We got some Milan rumors and more to come. Gio, it's you and me, international style, baby. Are you ready?
It's summertime, Fabio, so you know we're ready, Freddie. We got the drinks out.
All right, baby. Let's go. Welcome to a special Coast to Coast.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa
Giro in area, si gira, sinistro, rete, gol capolavoro di Olivier Giroud.
Maignan with another magical save.
Teo Hernandez, coast to coast, nel numero 19.
Leao carica il mancino. Eccolo qua, Rafa Leao.
Let's go. Let's bring this in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Milan.
Coast to coast, baby. We
You're
here.
damn right, baby. What's
Fabio,
up, G?
I wore this for you because you say I'm not a real American.
Yeah, because you were loving a little too much that things went south today. I'm not quite sure why you were defending the ref, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, a whole group stage, people haven't seen us, right? We've been gone for a little bit, but we're back here, me and Gio. First things first is that we got to do a little publicizing of ourselves here. Me and Gio, we cannot be contained to just Milan. Just like here we are talking other clubs, other countries, and the other tournaments. We got so much on our damn radar right now, we cannot be contained. So me and G, where we are branching a little bit. Still a part of the MWP family, but we are starting our own coast-to-coast sports and entertainment channel. So if you can, please do us a solid. Make sure you go to the details and follow us on member. Coast to Coast Sports and Entertainment. That's me and G. You never know what's coming in the future. But, of course, for Milan, we are here on an MWP family.
Fabio.
Guys, yes.
And you forgot Big Terry.
Yes,
Hey.
Big Terry. But Terry could have been a surprise, which you immediately ruined. But thank you, Gio. Thank you, Gio. See, Gio, he has no tact for these sort of things. Also, and let's do our own thing. If you haven't already and you're checking this out, you're probably already, but if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. Follow us on all the socials. Help us out. Support on Patreon. And, of course, follow us on YouTube, the main one, baby. And if you're on Twitter, go to YouTube, por favor. All right, let's go, G. Come on. A lot has gone on, man. It's been a while. This has been an immaculate time to be alive, especially here in North America, because for both of us, it's basically a nice Euro brunch with then a Copa dinner. Almost every night now for the last week or so, and even before, you had footy all day, from morning to night. Some like you, super early in the morning at 6 a.m., me 9, but it's been perfect to have football all day, and now with Copa in full swing in their side, to be able to watching footy all day, man. Have you been soaking it in? Has it been fucking awesome so far?
Yeah, Fabio, so the footy for me, like since Copa America started, I think it was the second group game. So it was from like 6 a.m. all the way to like 6 p.m. was the last game. So it ended like 8 p.m. So like probably like the full day of bro.
I
You're
know.
probably tired of that stuff, but nah, it's been good. It's been good though. We can't complain.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And look, even our boy Terry's in the chat. Terry, he couldn't make it tonight, but he's going to be with us on the new channel. So please, if you can, and you want to be a part of me and Geo, what we do, you want to be a part of the crew, make sure you subscribe. Coast to Coast Sports and Entertainment. All right, let's get to it, man. Because one thing, yes, we are Americans. I will remind everybody, you got to support Team USA, right? But we support Italy because we follow culture. We follow Serie A. Our team Milan is in Italy. So let's start there, baby, because the group stage was a little crazy. It was it not, G? I mean, Italy, which, it looked like their best performance was against Albania, despite giving up an immediate goal early, looking shaky, but turning it around right away, and quickly 2 goals in 4 minutes, and they got themselves in the right direction. Big fucking stumble. Not really a stumble. I think we didn't look well against Spain, but the only goal you give up, you basically own goaled yourself with Calafori. That sucks. Especially since he's been the hot young toy. What'd you think through the first 2 games? Like, what was going through your mind, bro?
My mind, Fabio, going for the first game, it was crazy because, I've been a guy that's been like I'm fucking with Udoji for a long time.
Yeah,
and I've been telling people that this guy is better than DeMarco. DeMarco is a system player, and boy, oh boy, did the slap in everybody's face who was shitting on Udoji in the first 30-second goal. Like, you know what? And we seen DeMarco, bro. He's not the same. I mean, he can't break nobody down, and the Inter players is looking kind of bad, bro. They're looking kind of bad. California is outshining Bastoni, and Bastoni is supposed to be the next born again Jesus Christ. That's what I've been hearing from Inter fans.
I mean, listen, we're not gonna front, man. I'm not gonna just leave you out to dry there, let you say crazy stuff. Bastoni is our best defender right now, so I don't know why you call us. You throwing that slander just because he's an Inter player. I mean, listen, we're not. The Inter players are struggling. Italy's losing, so that's not good. Bastoni's doing pretty well. Barella's doing pretty well. Both guys scored in the first game. It's just nobody scored the second game. That's the problem. They didn't look like they even came really to handle Spain. Thank God for Donnarumma, because it would have been even worse. Gio feels this way because Gabio wasn't called up. You're right, Vince. 100%.
You know what? I want to say something. That goal, that was an own goal, Fabio. That's on Spalletti. We have seen we got a lot of other fan bases shitting on us now because Gijo's doing his shit. He's off the fucking croissants and he's eating the brats. So when you start eating that meat, you start getting them superpowers. So now he's stopping everything. But that goal came because
wait a minute. Can we rewind that for a second? You said when you start eating the meat, you get superpowers?
Yeah, you can get
that. Bro,
that
that is a pause if I've ever heard one, bro. But continue on.
All right, so that goal, Fabio, it comes down to Spalletti. Everybody knows if you're a Milan fan and they're going to call you a hater or not, everybody knows that Gijo's a great shot stopper. But what can he do? He can't dance with that bachata. He can't dance that merengue.
That bachata's hard, bro.
He can't dance that salsita, and stuff like that. That goal comes from him not being able to ping like a pass. Let me just say a Magic Mike or Nana when he was at Inter. He pings it over the defense and stuff so that's what it is. And I think that goal is not even on Gio. And not even on the defense. That's on fucking Spalletti not knowing Gijo's been our best player, so play to his strength. And his strength is not playing with his feet.
Honestly, Gijo's been amazing, man. Even the fact that he saves. Now we'll get to the third game when we play Croatia. Do or die. We get by with a tie, but we look awful most of the game again. Really? Why he didn't start Chiesa in the second game, even this one? Didn't Chiesa come on later? He didn't start in Croatia, did he? I don't remember.
He came out. He came out later.
Anyway, but just Calafori at least kind of redeeming himself for the own goal. with the run that he makes, and he finds Zaccagni. Thank God for him, man. Thank God for the Lazio player in the end being able to put one perfect ball on and saving it. But I don't know. You looking forward from this run, from these 3 games, do you think Italy did, do you have confidence moving forward? I don't want to get into too many predictions, but do you feel confident going forward with this team that they can find? Because I don't know. I've heard you say that Spalletti, you're not a fan of what he's doing. He's not choosing the right players. But go ahead.
Look, Fabio, my problem with Spalletti is he's not playing players on merit. Why? Like, let's be honest. People could say, "Oh, because I'm a Milan fan." Why is Fratesi starting, bro? That motherfucker
terrible.
He got sat by a 39-year-old with a receding hairline named Mkhitaryan. Like, he couldn't even beat him. So that's my problem with Spalletti. He's picking players not on merit, whoever it is, what it is. If you're not playing, who cares? We know that Inter, they had a great season. They got the second star. We understand that. But Fratesi ain't contributing nothing that. Maybe he contribute 1 or 2 games, but Fratesi's awful. And how you going to play him on the wing, bro? He can't even, like, if you're a winger, you either need to know how to dribble past a player or pick up some speed, or be able to, like, beat a player with pace. And he can't do none of that. So that already becomes a liability, Fabio.
He's been he hasn't been good. I don't understand why I'm playing him. Even still, Cristante is getting time every once in a while. These guys, they're like forever in love with these guys, and they don't play him off who's been actually playing well. It's sad. Fitcom Media had he said, if Milan fans don't care about having an Italian player on the squad, you can't complain when Italy does not look good. It's not that it is sad that we have nobody from the Italian squad on there right now. But in the same time, if you look at the Primavera, there's going to be plenty of Milan players. And hopefully in the near future, there's a lot of studs down there that they're going to kill. We just need a couple years. We'll be all right.
We won Euro 17, and we have 4 Milan starters on the pitch. Yeah. We had Camarda, we had Liberati, we had Longhi. So, and then I can't remember the other guy's name, but we had 4 players, and we had another player that we let go because I don't know, we don't like to develop the youth. But you know what? It's crazy, Fabio. Like, to me, I think Spalletti now, we need Chiesa because he's the only one that can really run past a player. Scamacca, oh boy, me and Jan been arguing about him, and he's been right. Scamacca been horrible, bro. So it's now what the next Italy, if whatever happens in the next game, now we need legs next to Barella for the coming up futures, which is World Cup in 2 years and Euro in 4 years. Mm-hmm. Like, we need legs for him because he got legs, but nobody else could run the same because Cristante can't do shit. Jorginho's a snail, bro. Like, it's just all bad.
Yeah. Frank was saying, how come Calabria and Florenzi didn't get a call up, but Di Lorenzo and Villanova did? I don't know. I don't know if either one of those guys honestly earned. Maybe Calabria, but it's been a while since he's been on the senior.
I think the right back should. I think the right back should have been Kyle Day. Like I've been saying, Fabio. I think
that's true.
We need youth and energy, and a shout out the guys from IFTV with the delusional, like Darmian was the fucking second coming of fucking Messi, that he was gonna fucking score 20 goals and stuff.
They needed him, bro. They needed him.
We needed him, and they scored on his side of the goal. Like, come on, bro. We didn't need him, bro. Modric just glided past him, but no, Spalletti puts a little bit of pace. That's why a lot of people, even though that Yonto wasn't really doing, like, he's in the second division, but he could run past players. I think Chiesa is the only one that could run past a player, and we need him.
I feel like Chiesa's lost his step, though, man.
He still could, because
I still think he's the best option that they probably have.
So next game we're going against Switzerland, right? So Ricardo Rodriguez, we know he's slow as molasses. So Chiesa can still burn him, even though that he lost a step or two. So we need him. Stop dilling and dallying it. You called a lot of players that didn't deserve, like Foley Osho, like Foley. Who the fuck is that guy? Just because he's an athlete.
You hate that guy, bro. You really got something about this guy.
Nah, bro. If you would have called up Kyle Day, bro, the way that DeMarco got abused, bro. I mean, there's a warrant out for his arrest in L.A. for Nico Williams because he abused them over and over again, bro.
Bro, let's go on to the rest of it. All right, so obviously Germany being the host, they were the top dog here in this group, but Switzerland pretty surprising. I expected Switzerland to finish second, but I was quite surprised how long it looked like they were about to win the group until Germany scored and tied it. But pretty, what would you say? This is kind of what you were expecting out of this group?
No, you know what? I've been shout out to our brother Strasburg Steve.
Mm-hmm.
He got his channel. He picked Germany not even to qualify, bro, because they weren't bad runner for him. And my manager, that I wanted to be Milan's manager, Nagelsmann, but nobody picked up the fucking phone to call him. Like this guy, look at Kai Havertz. He's been a fucking bum. Like, let's be honest. And look how he hasn't played. He got all these players playing. They're united. Maybe that last game was because there was too many games at once. Maybe something happened, but Germany look okay because everybody said that they were gonna fall out the group, bro. Like everybody was saying everything.
Nah, they look pretty. They look pretty solid, man. They look pretty solid. I think they're going to be a team to be reckoned with. Switzerland, I thought, pretty good. Hungary sneak in there on the third spot. Let's go to Group B. Obviously, Spain, top dog. We finished second, and Croatia gets bounced. They're not going through. Actually, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Hungary made it through, right? They made it to the knockout stage, I believe.
No, did they get 4 points? If they got 4 points, they did.
All right, so we'll look at it in a second. But Group C, England, top dog. Denmark finishing second. Slovenia, third. Serbia, bottom of the pile. Despite Serbia's where Jovic is, right? He scored a nice goal.
Jovic, Vlahovic.
Yeah. I mean, pretty decent. There's a lot of Serie A players scattered everywhere. One that you might say is definitely a surprise. Austria finished. Austria did it, baby. On top dog of Group D. France, Mbappe gets his nose broken. They ended up at least finishing with 5 points. Finished second. Netherlands with Reindeers. Reindeers been starting every game, man. Every game, because of De Jong being hurt and somebody else being hurt, he's getting the start. So pretty good. I mean, no goal. Of course, he's shooting like he normally shoots, but a pretty good performance. So what about the surprise in Group D?
That was crazy, man. But a lot of people pick Austria as a dark horse.
Really?
I mean, shout out Ralph Ragnick, remember?
Oh, that's
We're
right.
supposed to get Ralph Ragnick.
Ragnarok, he's back, bro.
Yeah, he's back. So he's doing his pressing, and they look pretty good against France.
They
too,
did,
Fabio.
man. They look
just
pretty
don't have
good.
a goal scorer and stuff like that. But you know what? Like, what I'm really impressed with Tijani, I know his shooting not good, but like it's a different Tijani. He's going back to defend. He's pinging balls like 50 yards. Like, where the hell was that at Milan? That just shows you like what type of a manager that we have, and hopefully, you know, we got Kakaseka there. So hopefully, Kakaseka got to bring out the best out of Tijani, because even the commentators was like, "Oh, Tijani, yeah, this guy." No, it's crazy.
All right, so speaking of Tijani, let's talk about the French guys, because we got Mike and Dale. You know, we could say Giroud as well, but he's not our player anymore. He's LAFC's. So
no, he still was Fabio till the 30th.
All right. Anyway, what's your thoughts on how you seen from Mike and Dale?
Theo had a great first game, and then Anonymous the 2, and then Magic Mike been saving France ass the whole time, bro. With multiple great saves. So
big time, baby. I'm happy to see Mike doing well, but don't fucking get hurt. All right, Group E now. We got Romania top in the group. Bum Belgium finishing 4th with Lukaku. We're going to have to talk about him in a little bit. Slovakia getting in as well with 4 points, and Ukraine missing despite having 4 points. Pretty crazy overall ending for this group, right? Everybody on 4 points?
Yeah, everybody on 4 points, and Ukraine miss out, which is crazy.
That's fucked up.
The first time it's the first time in history that somebody with 4 points doesn't advance to the next round, which is kind of crazy.
It is. All right, so Group F is the final group. Portugal tops it with 6 points. Turkey ended up in second, also 6 points. Georgia. I mean, Kvaratskhelia, man. He just keeps doing his thing. Got them through to the next round on 4 points. And the formerly known as the Czech Republic, Czechia, bottom of the group. So 3 teams there you see them. Netherlands, Georgia, Slovakia, and Slovenia. They're the ones that made it through. Hungary, Croatia didn't get a chance. Pretty good, man. Let's look at the actual matchups coming up, man. So first one, knockout. There it is. Let's go, you son of a bitch. All right, here we go. Let's start. We got Spain, Georgia, man. Who do you think comes through there?
Spain.
Spain. All right. You know, I'm gonna pull for Georgia, man. I'm going underdog right there. Let's go. Fuck Spain. Get them out. Germany, the host country, against the Vikings. Denmark. Come on.
That's a good game, Fabio.
That is, man. Who do you think?
I'm going Germany, but it's gonna be close, man.
Germany, okay. Yeah, I'm going Germany too. I think they're the ones that overall come out of the whole bracket. They got Portugal against, what is it, Slovenia, right?
Yeah, it looks like Slovenia.
Yeah, all right. So you think Leao and company? Leao had some bright showings in the first game, but second and third game didn't do anything. Was he suspended the third game?
Yeah, for diving. Olympic diver, 2 games.
He was diving. That's even worse. But I like it. Actually, give him another game off. Even better. If Portugal could just get eliminated now and make sure that he comes for the American tour, I'll be very happy. But for the Portuguese, I hope they do well just for our boy Terry. But you think the Portuguese are going to get through?
Yeah, Portugal will get through.
All right, France and Belgium. Come on. The French all
France,
the way.
The France is bad, Fabio.
Bro, I don't believe in no waffles, bro. Never have, never will. I'm sorry. No offense to anybody from Belgium. I don't believe in
Belgium, Fabio. I'm going Belgium because France hasn't scored an open play.
All right.
They've got a penalty, and then they got like an own goal.
All right, let's go. Romania and the Netherlands. What you got?
I got Tajani in the next round.
I give him that. You know, even Gakpo's been playing pretty good. All right, Austria, Turkey.
I got Austria in the next round.
There you go. Take care of that fucking Hakan kebab, baby. All right, England and is this Slovakia? The other one was Slovenia. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's Slovakia. Slovakia.
All right, so England, are they coming home or are they getting sent home? What do you think?
I say Slovakia beats them on penalties.
Let's go. I don't want to hear about them no more. Send them home, baby. All right, last but not least, Switzerland and Italy. What's your opinion? What do you think?
Italy 2-0 because Switzerland, they yap and they go.
Wow. You really I'm gonna just say this. All right. I'll go 1-1. Hopefully Italy wins in penalty kicks. How about that? I think that's fair. I'm not going as far as saying they're gonna win. That's a little bit of a stretch. That's too far for me. But all right, any other final thoughts about the game's starting on Saturday? Right? Or Saturday or Friday?
I think Friday. No, Saturday and then I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't wait, man. 12 o'clock my time, 9 a.m. your time. That's a little too early, or just right in time for breakfast, G. What do you think?
No, that's good. That's good for mimosa, Fabio.
All right,
breakfast burrito.
All right, so that's one tournament that we've been paying attention to, obviously, but it's time to talk about the COPA, baby. The COPA.
Fabio, before we go into the COPA, I just want Italy to take notes. I mean, every team besides Italy has a lot of young talent playing. Spain got a 16-year-old like destroying motherfuckers. Like he's embarrassing people like veteranos, and it's just crazy. Germany got Vitz. I think he just turned 20. Like, you know what? Italy, follow these guys, man. We got a lot of young talent. Liberati, 16, going on 17. Kamada, 16. Zeroli, 18. We got Longhi, who's the best youth goalkeeper in the world. Shout out to him. Hopefully he can recover from. But just follow that, man. It's like Gio been saying. It's a turnaround now. It's a young man's game. You're not gonna wait for a guy to be world class at 21, 22. We're gonna find out by 19 or 20 if this guy is made of the real deal Holyfield stuff. So that's the way the game's going. Italy got it, and there's a lot of top talent, that we have, and we have to breed them up into Serie A, and now we're gonna lose all our top talents. But now we go to Copa America, the real man's tournament, where they leaving the tackles on you, they letting you feel something. Euros is soft.
The Copa is like a madhouse right now. But listen, we've all been hyped. I've been hyped. You've been really hyped, bro. You've been hyped since the jump, bro. You're supporting other countries because you're the man, repping the Ecuador. I mean, we got to go through it all. But I like the excitement for the Copa, man. The Copa's exciting. Let's bring up the table now. Argentina started off against Canada, got a 2-0 victory there. They seem to be cruising. They got both wins already. They ended up beating Chile the other night. They got Peru one more, and then it's over for them. Argentina, listen, it's a lot of hype from a lot of Portuguese friends of ours. I just think they hate Leo Messi, but Messi's looking a little slow. What did you think did you get to watch any of Argentina's 2 games?
They dirty, man. That Chile game, Fabio, that was like UFC. I don't know. Did you see that guy just kick the shit out of Messi straight in the stomach? And I don't even think he got a card, Fabio. No, they wilding out there. It's just crazy. Canada, they got the win. They doing their thing, but you know what? Who else is in that group? Peru is like disappointing because they had a lot of things going on, but
I think Chile, Canada. That's the last game for Canada, right? They got to play Chile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to take care of their business and put it away because honestly, if Chile sneaks in, they didn't look very good. I'm hoping for the Canadians' sake they play better. Jonathan David with the goal to get their win.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the second group because that's the one I've been paying attention to. All right, and there's been a lot of bullshit in this group, especially the first game. Fucking Ecuador gets a red card. I swear to God, both Copa America games I've had to follow, I've seen the team I want to win go down by 10 men, take the lead, and then end up having to fucking give bounce. So Ecuador lose to Venezuela, the first one, beat Jamaica. Now they got Mexico to go on Sunday. Hopefully Ecuador can do it, but Venezuela is running away with this group. They look strong. Let's go to C, man. And this happened today. USA, fucking Panama. We lose 2-1. Again, same shit. Weah takes a stupid red card. I don't know what the fuck he was doing there. And USA, yeah, we scored. Great goal by Balogun, but fuck, man. Just ended up giving it away to Panama. What's your opinion of this game and everything went down, bro?
It was just crazy because after the red card, and then you know what happens, Fabio, is that Bill Harter is an asshole, bro. Because we scored the goal, and then we wanted to score another one, but why, bro? We 10-man down, and that's what happened. Is like we were trying to score another one, and then they picked up the ball in the midfield, and they ran through the midfield because we didn't have nothing, and then that's what happens, Fabio.
It was upsetting, man. I don't think our defense is halfway good as our center backs. Center backs better eventually get better at some point. Hopefully, we got a couple coming up in the near future because I don't think the guys we have defensively are great. The left back, right back, okay, we'll see. People for some reason think Serginho Dest is going to do something. I don't know. Pulisic looked okay, but not enough. Needed a goal. McKennie gets a goal waved out early. I mean, just bad luck, man. Bad luck. I see already fucking Uruguay's winning 2-0, so this is going to be the end of that third game for the U.S. is going to mean everything. Uruguay ain't going to give two shits. They'll probably put a B squad out there and still give the U.S. a trouble. Do you think they have any hope against Uruguay? Well,
Uruguay tops the group, so I mean they're up. Because I think if we beat Uruguay, it's going to be like 1-0 the most. So I don't know.
It's going to be brutal, bro. Because Bolivia is going to be playing Panama, open the door for Panama just to get themselves in. over us at the last minute. That's going to be brutal. But at the same time, the only silver lining I can say is that good. Give Musa and Pulisic enough time to rest so they make sure they're on the U.S. tour. All right, last but not least, Group D. Now, this one you know a little more intimately. They're going to have their games coming tomorrow night, their second set. But you got to watch Brazil's first game against Costa Rica. Tell us about the experience being there. Let me just get this fucking thing down. Excuse me. But tell us about the going to the game, man. How was that experience?
Man, it was awesome, Fabio. They had Ronaldinho here. He came on Friday. He had something with Nike going on, like in a pink lowrider at Venice Beach. Then they had Neymar event like on Saturday. No, on Sunday, but me and my dad didn't win raffle tickets. But and then we got good seats, Fabio. We were right behind the goal, second row. It was just crazy experience. 67,000 people in the stands. But you know the environment was dope, Fabio. But the game was like fuck, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro. That was like NFL, and it's just crazy, like because they have a lot. Brazil always got top talent, but I don't know. I don't think it's working. I don't think they have any players. I've seen the worst Brazilian I've ever seen, like even worse than fucking Macias, bro. His name is Salvinho, bro. Everybody was cussing. Like at least fucking Macias did something, you know. But like Salvinho was so horrible, bro. Like everybody was cussing him, saying that he couldn't even make it in the Salvadoran league, Guatemalan league, Costa Rican league. That's how trash he was, bro. He did a cross, Fabio, that instead of going like crossing over, bro, that shit went straight, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro. And then what was cool, it was good to see Endrick, but I don't know why you playing him as a striker. But because he's short, bro. He's like this big. Like I'm taller than Endrick. So it's just like I don't know how you could play him as a number 9, but it was just crazy that that game was like an NFL game, bro. And
a lot of hard tackling, bro.
Yeah, a lot of hard tackling. I don't know how they.
A lot of people, our boy Timmy, thought there was going to be a couple of penalties. He thought it was a little fixed. You know how they feel though.
No, they should have been one penalty, bro. He took out Vinny's legs, bro. That's 100% pen, but I don't know, Father.
They let them play, bro. They're playing on NFL grounds and letting them play. But still another game coming from Brazil.
What did he say, Frank? What did he say, Frank? What did he say? What did Ronaldinho say?
Ronaldinho gave his thoughts on Silicon. Leave it at that. You know, I know a lot of people have been thinking, especially the older generation of Brazilians. A lot of listen. There's always been people that have been like individualistic and kind of selfish, but I don't know. It kind of seems like this Brazil is not able to flow. They really needed Carleto, but they didn't let him get him. So, all in all, we'll see. Brazil has the talent to straighten out. It's going to happen eventually. But Copa going, man. The last of the second match day is going to happen tomorrow. And then, oh, man, the games going on the weekend are going to be interesting. USA playing on Monday. So we'll see how that turns out all in all. All right. We are on Milan channel. This is Milan Coast to Coast. Before we wrap up our show, let's talk about some rumors, G. Let's talk about the fact that we yet to have any movement on the Xerxes thing. We haven't really got a chance to really talk about Xerxes with his, agent asking for a lot of money now. Contact and talks have basically been stopped while he's sitting on the Dutch bench. So what say you, G, about the whole situation with him, man? What do you think we should be lying? Should we be turning to somebody else? Well, how do you feel right now? Because the next guy I'm going to bring up is not any better.
No, I think that Fabio is, if Maconda's the real deal, like a lot of people saying that he is, he could have found a striker that's like come out. But Xerxes, I mean, it's either pay the 15 million or not. United will pay the 15 mil. So if you're up against United, you're going to have to come and pay. I know it's a crazy ransom because Turan from Inter, I think that's the most high in agent fee was like 9 million commission, but that's because you're a free agent. So you have to overpay for like a free agent that has quality. So, I think, I don't know, but they don't want to pay. That's the thing. and that was a problem last summer. Not that Adu Goulart wanted to come to Milan, that he knew that he was going to start before he was able to start at Real Madrid. But we were leading the race. But then when the agent said that he wanted 15 million, well, we say no. And look at Adu Goulart now. He
Looks
was
like the
injured the whole
man.
year.
Right.
He was injured the year he come back the last 10 games. He scored 7 goals. He's scoring a cracker in the Euros. Now Adu Goulart, which would have cost you 30 million with commission and the release clause. Now Adu Goulart worth 100 mil. That's the thing. Like, you
Yeah,
gotta
you're
spend
right.
some money you gotta spend money to make money. And I think that's what we have to do. Like, you want to be cheap on salaries. You can't be cheap on everything, bro. It's just crazy to me because we have a lot of accountants in the fan base saying that Inter going down, Inter doing this. But how Inter going down when they just resigned their 2 top stars? They gave them a pay raise. Pereira's at 7 million net, Lautaro's at 9 to 10 million net, and Theo wants Leao money, and now we saying now we can't give you that. We gotta sell him. Like, what type of stupidity is that? Like, oh, do you want to be RB Leipzig? Because that's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna work for the club that they bought. So they gotta figure it out. If you're not gonna pay commissions, fees, and salaries and all that, then you should just get 17 and 18-year-olds and let them develop. And then if they're not gonna sign a big contract, sell them, and then keep doing that. And hopefully you could keep a core player for 3 or 4 years and then win a Scudetto, a miracle Scudetto.
Honestly, I think it's just like the Milan brass doesn't want to spend 50 million on a player, 40 million on a player. They struggle to find that justification in it, despite the fact that that's the going rate for a halfway decent striker. This guy doesn't want to leave Italy. Honestly, we have to pray that Xerxes wants to move away from this agent, because the agent in this whole idea that it has to be $15 million in commission, if he doesn't kind of find his agent to move that number down where they can meet halfway and make this deal happen, then he's going to go somewhere else. The problem is that if he's going to not go to us, we want him at least to go somewhere else. Go somewhere else outside of Serie A. Don't stay here, especially to an Inter or Juve or anybody else. That would be awful, especially when we don't want to spend the money. But look, even that kid from last year, you have to spend money to be able to even turn around and maybe sell him in a couple of years for major profit. But how much profit is there going to be with Xerxes if you buy him for 40 million? And again, he doesn't like blow it out of the water. You know, if he doesn't become an Osimhen or something like that, where you can demand 90, 100 million for him, you just better hope he produces, because this is all basically off one good season. He hasn't had multiple years. He didn't score. Did he score over 20 goals? I don't even know. I'm not even 100%.
No, I think he got like 12 goals and a couple assists.
All right, that's almost around the same thing that Giroud scored. You got to do better than a guy that's like fucking 15 years older than you. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be better. And I don't know who the alternatives are. I love that fucking kid from Slovakia, Slovenia, whatever the fuck he's from. What's his name? Seko, whatever the fuck it. Yo, that kid is a monster, bro. Get that Godzilla-looking motherfucker on our squad. Why is he got to be worth 90 million and go to that bum-ass Arsenal eventually? That's what's going to end up happening. These fucking crazy Premier League teams are going to fucking end up spending so much money with a fucking world-class talent. That guy is a baller, bro. Honestly. That's who I would want. But you know who Milan's going to look at? You got to be fucking kidding me again with this story. He's given his approval to Milan, who are pushing for a loan. Bro. What the fuck, bro? He extended his contract at Leipzig. Well, let's make a deal, baby. Let's make a deal. All right, so Lukaku, man. What the fuck? You heard about this story. What's your opinion about it?
I don't know.
About Yusuf giving his opinion. Hell no. I know, man. I want to. Can we make a deal for next year then? Let somebody get over there. Send Galliani, whoever we need. Somebody with a pulse, get over there. This kid is the fucking future, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know, Fabio, but I really think that I don't know. They looking for. See, this is not scouting, bro. Like everybody that's telling me that Makonda is the greatest coming next to Jesus Christ. Like this is scouting. Everybody knows Lukaku. Like, why don't you go find a striker in a league that you know that play like you know that hasn't exploded yet, and then you purchase them for Milan for like 10 to 15 mil, and then that he fits Fonseca's system. But I mean, I don't know. They're just going with a guy. Okay, you know what? He has said he got experience.
How
But
many
it's
goals
just,
did he score, Frank? Frank, give us the update. How many goals did Lukaku score for Roma last year?
I think probably like 6, 7 goals, Fabio. I never really hear about that much.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Frank's going to Facebook check us, so he's going to let us know. But honestly, we need to find somebody who can score goals. That's the only reason I find this Lukaku rumor halfway decent, honestly, just because we need depth. If it's going to be Jovic, you put Lukaku, and you're still going to buy me somebody good to be a striker, let's go. Take Lukaku for 1 year. Hopefully he can replicate somewhat of the numbers that Giroud did. I think it would be fair enough. But honestly, we don't play 2 strikers, so it's only going to be like 1 striker at a time. All right, let's go to we'll move on. So the only midfielders that I'm really hearing about, and Liban Youssef was asking, how about Fofana, man? Again, he's a bench player right now on France. Not really starting, but getting subbed into the games. Where's he at? Monaco, right? I think Fofana?
Yeah, he's at Monaco.
Do you see him as a viable option? I know you probably got like 2 or 3 guys in your back pocket. Pause.
Nah.
That you're going to tell me about. But what about Fofana in regards to that CDM spot?
No, I think he's good, Fabio. He's a destroyer. He's a Casey replacement. So he's going to show up the midfield.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's just crazy because I don't think Thuram, the one that Juve is gonna get, is a DM, but I think he could like helped reassure the defense too. And Juve got him for 15 to 18 million, which is crazy. Juve doing a lot of good deals.
Always.
Your uncle's gonna be happy. But I think it is. But a lot of Premier League teams want him, like West Ham, Brighton, stuff like that. And we can't compete with those teams. Because if somebody says, okay, we'll give you 20 mil, and then we give them 20 mil, and then Brian comes say 25, and then 30, and we can't go up to a price like that, Fabio. That's the only thing. But I would like him on the team. I think he helps us solidify our defense, recovering balls, destroying, cutting balls that are going to come to our defense.
Thank you, Frank. I knew it was in the 20s. I didn't want to say it. I needed to be confirmed. Lukaku had 21 goals in all competition, guys. That's a decent amount of goals. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's just touch one more thing, Paul, before we move on in regards to Milan rumors. We got 2 guys on Tottenham that Milan are looking at. Emerson, right? And who's the other one?
Højbjerg.
Now, what do you think about this? Do you want? I know you hate these guys.
They not good, Fabio. If they was good and they was good, I would take them, but they not good at all. Emerson can't even cross, bro. Like that's not even an upgrade on Calabria. So why would you try to sell him? So buy him. So I mean, and then Højbjerg, I mean, he's 30, 31. Like so, like if we're competing in Serie A, it might help us, but then we're in the Champions League. He's not gonna be too mobile. So I don't know, Fabio. I don't really like none of those 2 players.
Oh, well, we got to find somebody better then because we can't go back. All right, let's the other piece of news that happened. This is your fucking wheelhouse here. All right, the Milan Future Project. Milan was it under 23 in Serie A? Yeah. So finally, Milan has their own team. Juve has one. Who else has one? Does Inter have one too, or is it just Juve?
No, I think Juve and probably Udine. That was the ones I'm not too sure.
All right, so how do you feel about this project, man? What are you hoping?
I mean, I think it's good, Fabio, because if they're able to go against men and do something and show something, I know it's Serie C, but it's gonna make them know like what they're really made of. Because right there in Serie C, bro, they're earning to get their wage and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
when they see a Kamada who's like already earning more than they will ever have, bro. Oh, Atalanta, there you go. You're like if you see a Kamada, he's making more than probably like the whole team combined, bro, at like
Yeah.
almost close to $1 million net a season. And like he's probably making more than any of those lower level Serie C teams combined. It's like they gonna leave
Bro.
it on.
Gee,
Yeah,
imagine if you had a job, 800 grand a year at 16, bro.
that's it.
What would you be doing with that kind of money, G? What would you
Going
be
wild, going wild.
wow? Jacked up G, baby. It would have been wild. But man, I'm telling you, man, I was making $12 an hour. I was nowhere cooking like that. But we're hoping that young pup, man, give him half a season, one season down there, and get him up to the fucking first squad if he can handle it. Damn, it's good.
Yeah.
All right. Any other topics before we move on to our final
Nah,
parting
man.
shots, bro?
Nah, man.
All right, come on, dude. What's your parting shot, G? You said you had beef with somebody.
Who I got beef with?
You said you didn't like a certain commentator the way they looked.
Oh man, look, man. I just want to say, there's an idiot called Landon Donovan, bro. Like he didn't go. Why didn't you go to Turkey? You're in Germany. It's like basically across the border. Gio would know. You know, Gio got family over there. Like you could have got the hair done. I don't know what the hell was that fake ass toupee. And then Alexi Lalas, bro, stop embarrassing yourself. This is white America, man. They stuck on that fentanyl and they both on fent. I don't care. I'm not gonna say alleged or anything like that because the way that they talking is crazy, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't like the look, and I really hate him on commentary. I'm good on Landon Donovan. Please, no more. All right, my parting shot. Always love to everybody in the chat for being here with us. For those of you, if you can, please subscribe to our new YouTube channel that me and Gio and our boy Terry are going to be doing. It's called Coast to Coast Sports and Entertainment. We're going to have more stuff going on. I mean, look, if you don't got plans and you're going to be in the neighborhood, you got to come through to Legends. Go to the Football Factory. We're going to be having an awesome party. 12 o'clock. It's all, hopefully we can pack it out as many Italy fans as possible. I'm going to be in attendance with a couple of guys from the Milan club. Even Juventus are going to be there. We're all going to be under the blue banner. Come check it out at the Football Factory. It's going to be a good time. Gee, any other things that we want to say here, man, before we peace out with everybody?
Nah, man, just Forza Italia, Forza the US, man, and hopefully we advance, man. Keep on dancing, and shout out to Bronny James, the new star.
Oh, get out of here with this Nepo baby bullshit. Listen, if you can and you're around and you're a Patreon, please check out the Patreon on Saturday morning. Vinny's going to be doing a special pregame of the game against Switzerland. So come on, talk. Come see. He's there. Dr. Vinny's there for your therapy. Don't miss it. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, MWP. Follow us on all of our socials. G, anything else, bro, before we peace out?
Forza Milan, Fabio.
Forza Milan sempre and Forza Italia. Let's go. Peace out, everybody. Good night.